Is it time?
That's right, it is time at last to check out Project Hail Mary. Hi, welcome to the channel. My name is Brandt. If you're new here, you should know that I'm a professional video editor, a camera operator, and sometimes a science communicator with a specialty in astrophysics and astronomy. Now, I'm not an expert who works in the field, but I know more than your average person, so I have been very eagerly awaiting for this. And actually, I'm willing to bet that if you enjoy this movie and my commentary on it, you might also like some of the videos that I publish on my science channel, like when I talk about Sedna and why it has such a mysterious orbit and what we can learn about the solar system from its orbit, and my video where I figure out how far away a human being has to be from the sun before they can safely stare at it. I have been desperately waiting for this movie to hit streaming so that I can react to it with all of you. There's still a small window where I can go see it in theaters. I might take up that opportunity. I did in fact manage to see it in theaters. I caught a screening in just one of the last couple of days that it's in the theater. It helped me pick up on a bunch of little details here and there. So I'm gonna head home and I will record some additional thoughts and splice them in where appropriate, like I usually do. So the movie is about 2.5 hours. It's a little on the longer side. So I wanna jump right into it, but before I do, I wanna disclose to you just a couple of the things that I know about this movie before going into it, such as I know that it's based off of a book, which I have not read. I know that it is starring Ryan Gosling, who I'm a huge fan of. I think he is very fun to watch on screen. I think there's some alien aspect to the movie, but I don't know in what context. I know that there's like a little guy, right? I think its name is Rocky. I don't know if it's little like little, or if it's little like half to 2/3 the height of a person. I know that the catchphrase "amaze" comes from this movie, which I was kind of annoyed by because they said it during the Artemis 2 official broadcast.
It's magnificent. I got a picture of it with the wide lens. Such a majestic view out here.
Amaze, amaze, amaze. Thank you, Reed.
And I didn't have context for it. I know somebody's commentary on the broadcast, they mentioned that that was from this movie. That would have been a fun reveal. And then the last thing is just that I know that there is some aspect of space travel or space science. The thing that initially got me really excited for the movie was the fact that during the premiere, they collaborated with a variety of science communicators. Dr. Becky posted about it, Kyle Hill posted about it. I know Adam Savage made a few different videos around the time of the premiere. That's enough to make me eagerly anticipate this, and it has been very difficult to avoid any more information than that. I've had to have very strict online discipline, but the time is upon us. I could be on the other side of this mystery, and I'm really excited to share that with you. Zipper? A bag? People? Going into deep sleep? Something like that? Liquid breathing, maybe?
You have been in an induced coma.
Damn, look at that beard!
Experience memory loss. Difficulty speaking. Return to the medical platform.
This set is so cool. Very serene music. She's looking not super alive. Probably shouldn't laugh at that, but you know. They've got a similar viewport on the ISS. It's called the Cupola. It came in very aggressive there. And there is a distinct difference between this design and the cupola on the ISS, which is that this design has 8 windows around the perimeter, creating an octagon shape, whereas on the cupola, it is 6 windows around the perimeter, creating a hexagon shape. But it's the same kind of isosceles trapezoidal windows with the big circular window in the center. I think this circular window is bigger in proportion to its perimeter than the one on the cupola. But yeah, it's just like so cool. The cupola was installed in 2010, 12 years after the ISS got launched up into orbit. And I just think it's one of the prettiest things that has ever been made. It's just incredible. If I had to take a guess, I would say that each of these windows is actually 3 panes of glass. I am working on a video right now about Artemis 2 and its windows. And I learned that the Artemis 2 windows has 2 panes of acrylic and 1 pane of glass, but the cupola was made before Artemis 2. So I know that in the early design phase of those windows had 3 panes of glass. But enough about that. I mean, just stunning. It's one of the things that impressed me the most about this movie. The set design. Extraordinary. Okay, so we can see the band of the Milky Way there. So pretty good inclination that we're at least in this galaxy. Ryan Gosling does have very good comedic chops. I think he's a very funny comedic actor. Also, I just realized as I paused it, we've got some funky gravity stuff happening here. We have the coffee cup on the table that is right side up, and then we have Ryan Gosling, which is stuck to the wall. That's usually not how gravity works. And actually, our ship seems to be heading towards the star. I'm going to presume the sun, but we'll notice a couple of things. We have our solar arrays here for power. We have 3 major compartments here. Maybe those are boosters of some sort. Once you get rid of the core stage, you still have a little bit of fuel with the thrusters, but maybe these are like living areas. Although the center compartment is where Ryan Gosling is located. That's where the viewing port is. The whole thing I wanted to bring up is that we're not rotating here. So we're not using centrifugal force to kind of push us against the exterior of the craft to simulate gravity, which is a common approach for simulating gravity. The only other easy, realistic way to simulate gravity is to just continue accelerating. If you keep accelerating, then you'll be pushed to the back of the vessel and you'll have gravity in that direction, or apparent gravity, I guess we should say. So I do wonder how they are making sense of this, which I'm sure we'll figure out in a moment. Right here, I feel like the background stars are really overexposed for what you might actually get in a scene like this, just because the sun is really bright. It'll really kind of blow out your image quite a bit if you're exposing for background stars, because they're just so faint, because they're so far away. They're really dim. Light, when it expands out from a star or any point source of light, which is what we can approximate stars to be, as the light expands, it gets basically a quarter as bright as it goes a certain amount of distance. This is the square inverse rule, law, principle. But I really love the set designs that we're getting so far. It feels very NASA, white padded, insulated, with a mixture of the international orange. That orange color is used a lot in spacesuits. Oh, that's interesting. You'll notice that this orange color isn't used a lot in a spacesuit for doing a spacewalk outside of the ISS, or the astronaut has landed on the moon and is walking across the surface of the moon. Those suits aren't orange. They're orange mostly when astronauts are re-entering Earth, because they will splash down in the water, and orange is high color contrast with the water. So it makes them easier to spot from further away. So it's kind of interesting that right here we've got this very orange aesthetic, even if it's not used intentionally to make him stand out against water of some sort. It is very evocative of space travel. Also, a really peculiar flare we have going on here. It looks kind of like an anamorphic flare. When you use anamorphic lenses, the flare is really thin and spread out across the image, but this time it's going vertically. I think that's kind of curious. It's a cool look. Oh, and you can even see him in the window. That's nice. Good touch. So he seems a bit disoriented. It seemed like it's traveling straight towards the sun, but that is much harder to do than a lot of people realize. to just fly towards the sun. It's really difficult, in fact, because odds are good that wherever this spacecraft launched from, it probably launched from a planet. Well, Earth has a lot of angular momentum, right? It's spinning around the sun. Well, it's not it's spinning around the sun and it's falling around the sun, right? It's falling in one direction, it's moving in one direction, and the gravity well curves the trajectory of the planet. And that's how you get an orbit. And so if you were to launch something off of Earth, well, it still has all that angular momentum. It's still going approximately in the orbit of Earth. So to shoot something directly into the sun, you basically have to launch it off of Earth and then expend enough delta V, enough force to basically cancel out the movement of Earth entirely, and then it'll just fall straight towards the sun. But Earth is massive and it has a ton of momentum. All planets do. It's just very logistically difficult to actually go towards the sun. So I wonder if we're going towards the sun or if we are in orbit around the sun, but we're going kind of in that direction.
Why is there an atomic resolution scanning electron microscope? Am I smart?
Oh, the sets. This is extremely my aesthetic. Oh, this is nice. This is like a simulated habitat to ease the mind in isolation, something like that. I think there's also something really beautiful about the use of circles in this set to frame archways and windows and stuff like that.
Pilot detected.
No, not the pilot. Call Houston.
Unknown command.
So, what are we, like Neptune-ish?
Oh, that's quite far out. Also, we have some understanding now that maybe this is a NASA operation. We have a reference to Houston. You would communicate to Capcom. At this distance, though, if they're at Neptune, I mean, that's a couple hours of light speed. Neptune distance, light speed from Earth. It would take 4.2 hours for light to travel from Earth to Neptune or vice versa. That's a pretty long communication time. That's going to make any sort of back and forth very asymmetric.
Go home, in effect.
Invalid.
I love all of these practical buttons.
That's the sun.
That graphic looked really nice.
Crank up the radio.
Current transmission time to Earth is 11 years, 10 months.
That's much further than Neptune, bud.
No. I did that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's really far.
Buddy, you are out past the heliopause. And then some.
Sorry, son.
Oh, no.
That's not our son.
That's a bit of a problem. Cool camera work. How do you even have power this far out from the sun? Oh, are things magnetized? 113.8 years. Presumably since he's been asleep, or how long it would take him to get back home with his current fuel reserves. Okay, real quickly, I didn't have enough context to totally make sense of it in this particular moment, but it was one of the things that when I saw it in theaters, it just instantly clicked for me and made sense. At this point, he's already most of the way to Tau Ceti. His ship has been decelerating automatically while he was asleep. His ship is burning fuel. He has to decelerate enough that once he gets to Tau Ceti, he can come to a stop. And so he is calculating here that with the very small amount of fuel he has left, he can come to a stop, and then he can just push him a little bit back to Earth. And if he pushes himself just a little bit back to Earth, he can get there in 100-some years. But because he had so much more fuel on his way to Tau Ceti, it didn't take him nearly as long to get there.
We are just minutes
Memories?
from the flyby through the Petrova line near Venus.
Beautiful photography here. This streaking effect is quite interesting.
The waves are physical.
This is a good physical demo.
Different pattern. No.
If you're unfamiliar, this is called the Chladni experiment. Chladni with a CH. It was first popularized in the 1700s, but Ernst Chladni, the guy who popularized it, was not the first to do it. He reproduced an experiment from, what's his name? Robert Hooke from the 1600s. You could get some really interesting patterns. They're called Chladni figures. You get different lines and X's and stuff like that. It's pretty neat. Basically what this experiment does is it helps you visualize resonance in the surface. Typically it's done with like a metal plate or something, but I think originally it was done with glass plates. And basically some areas of the surface will vibrate in one way, some areas will vibrate in another way. And then where you see the lines of salt or flour or whatever you're using, the lines are areas of the surface that are not moving, that are not vibrating. It's pretty cool. There's also a somewhat similar demo called a Rubens tube that uses flames. Basically, you get this tube with holes poked in it. You run some gas through it, you light the top, and then you vibrate the edge of the Rubens tube. These days, using things like speakers, just like the Chladni experiments these days, it's common to use speakers. And in the Rubens tube, you are visualizing resonance, but more specifically, you're kind of looking at standing waves once you get it to a point of resonance. It's all really cool stuff. Man, I love science.
Are they really eating the sun? The space dots?
That is a great question, Reika, and I'd be...
Science teacher?
What your parents think about that?
This classroom is better lit than any classroom I ever learned in. Imagine being in a classroom where you get all this beautiful natural lighting coming from the side and none of the overhead lights are on. What a beautiful future this is. That montage was so interesting. So clearly the lighting effect must have been done in post, right? Because it was extending beyond the letterboxing. That was some weird diffraction stuff. I feel like you could kind of get that with certain fabric being held over the lens. Interesting way to depict memory. Although it was like a transition into memory because we're clearly in memory right now and we don't have that. Okay, so I have an idea about this. It's been a little while since I recorded the reaction initially. So I've had some time to think about it. I don't really have an idea about how they achieved this smearing effect, but I was thinking about it. In a way, it looks a little bit like the vision of somebody who has their eyes squinted. You know, you squint your eyes and the light reflects off of your eyelashes, and sometimes you can get like these vertical streaks. And so I feel like everything is sort of like a squinted memory of like he's kind of concentrating really hard and bits and pieces are coming back to him. That's my whole theory. That's all I got for you. But I love how much of a love letter to space stuff this is so far. It's really nice. It's really heartwarming. And it looks like they're in California. Is that the California flag? Makes sense. They have nice weather. They probably have good windows for light. So it seems like something is eating the sun. Space dots are eating the sun. I mean, that's a big crisis. Is this going to be like a tardigrade thing? They're like, tardigrades are cool. They have no problems existing in the most extreme of environments. What if they wanted to eat the sun? Wouldn't that be scary? But the sun has a lot of fuel. It's still going to exist for a couple billion extra years. I also like Gosling's outfit here.
Reika.
I don't know why his tie is like cut off at the bottom. All right, I've got an answer for this one. I mentioned earlier that I've been working on a video about Artemis 2, and while doing some research for that, I happened to find some B-roll after the launch of the shuttle where they held a tie cutting ceremony. How serendipitous. So yeah, there are some industries that do this. A tie cutting ceremony is kind of like, it's sort of a ritual or a ceremony that they will hold when you like prove yourself, when you contribute to some larger mission, or just generally you've proven yourself as battle tested. You know, you're somebody who has seen something, somebody who has done something. This is just like kind of a cool, subtle way for them to indicate to you, the audience, that Grace is like a little bit more than a teacher. You know, like he has more experience than that. He has done something in the past that is worth having gone through a tie cutting ceremony. It's a nice little touch.
A radio telescope enthusiast named Irina Petrova, she noticed that there was a streak of infrared light from the sun to Venus.
That's the dots?
They think so.
What dots?
Over the next 30 years, the Earth could cool maybe 10 to 15 degrees.
So it is a big whoop. I heard that
a lot.
when cops will die,
The best minds in the entire world are on it.
It's a good thing we're so good at climate change, right? Global warming? Never been a better time for it, I guess. Okay, so he was a teacher and now he's in outer space. How did he get there? Whoa, that camera was booking it.
Morning, Dr. Grace.
Always muscles? Look at that lighting. Whoa, cool shot. Oh, a match cut. Ooh. Oh, and another match cut. Beautiful. With that like rotating shot, it's kind of difficult to do because you need to take like a lot of measurements and you need like special heads that you attach the camera to. I mean, these days you could do it with like the robot arms and stuff, but you need to know exactly where the center of the sensor is in the camera, and you need to make sure that you're rotating around that axis to do it really nicely in camera. It's not as simple as, you know, plop a camera on a tripod, rotate it 90 degrees and spin the tripod head. And that could get you part of the way there on the cheap, but it's not gonna look like that. These days, you could like kind of composite an image that you could record the bottom, record the top, stitch them together, composite, so that way you have a big square frame, and then you rotate the big square frame. You could do something like that, and then it doesn't require like super precise mechanical stuff. But something I noticed that they were doing there is they were actually rotating around the image of Earth on the wall behind him. And so that way, when they cut to the rotating shot of the sun is rotating around the same axis and is superimposed over where the Earth was. So we're like directly connecting Earth to sun, which of course seems to be some element of his mission, or at the very least, the big crisis that they're discussing during this time frame. None of that was true. It doesn't rotate around the Earth or the sun or anything like that. I don't know why I was so confident in that, but I left it in the edit because I think it's a cool idea for like visual language to communicate something in this moment, even if it's not what they decided to do. And I want to briefly talk about how I figured out exactly where the rotation happens, because I did investigate this a little bit, and it's an interesting problem to solve, because what I found is, you know, you might think, the image is just rotated around the perfect center point of the image. It's not. It's slightly off, which leads me to believe that they might have cropped the image in post slightly by like a couple percent. So the way that you can do this is you want to pick a visual reference in the background. You don't want to pick something in the foreground, because the foreground, if you're actually moving the camera, the foreground is going to have parallax. So you want something as far into the background as possible. And then you want to draw a perfect circle. You want that object to fall on that perfect circle. And then you play the video, and if that object stays on track with the perfect circle, then the center of your perfect circle is the point around which the image is rotating. And just to go a little bit further, I actually composited about 100 frames all into one frame. So that way you can see a smear effect of all of the bright spots in the image. And you get to see all of these arcs, and that makes finding the center point of rotation a little bit easier. So you can see that right here, this is the dead center of the image, but the point around which the image is actually rotating is right here, just a little slightly off. Now, while I was investigating that, I found a really cool, subtle detail that you almost certainly did not notice. So you know how throughout the movie they have these vertical anamorphic flares. The same sort of thing is happening in this shot. If you look here, we have this flask that is clamped to a ring stand, your classic science lab equipment. Well, because it's in the deep foreground, it's all out of focus. And we have these bright spots here that have been turned into bokeh. But the cool thing is that the bokeh on this lens is asymmetric. It's not perfect circles. It's kind of a weird elongated bokeh. And what we see is that as the image rotates, that bokeh always stays vertically aligned. Which, if you were utilizing the technique I mentioned earlier of compositing an image and then rotating digitally, it would not stay vertically aligned. The shape of the bokeh would rotate with the image because you're not actually moving the camera. But because they are actually moving the camera, the bokeh always stays pointed up. Of course, you can add bokeh and you can add flares in post. You can falsify that if you really wanted to, but it's just like a really cool little detail about like optics and image authorship. I also want to briefly shout out this match cut. It's really cool. It's like a delayed or offset match cut. So it's not super obvious, but it speaks really strongly to the thematics of this moment and Grace's interiority. I'll just kind of scrub through here. So we have this rotating shot and he's looking up. So we cut to the sun. It's not perfectly in his line of sight, but remember the sun is over here. We cut to a medium close up of Grace. He's looking roughly where the sun was. I mean, he's kind of looking up here, which is a little bit higher than where the sun actually was. But then we cut to the real sun. And the real sun happens to be exactly where the classroom sun was at. The thing I love so much about this is that we hear throughout the movie that Grace kind of has his head up in the clouds. He's always somewhere else. And so here, in this moment, he is thinking about an abstraction of the dots. It's not real to him yet, but he's flooded with ideas about them. So he's looking up at the sun, he's looking up at the Petrova line, he is lost in thought. And then we bridge the abstraction of the sun and the dots to the real sun, because in the very next shot, Eva Stratt walks in his door. And all of a sudden, she makes the space dots real. So we have like this imagery of a fake sun and a real sun to like show where Grace's mind is at and where it needs to be and where it's coming down to, because Eva is going to make it super goddamn real for him really quick. And I think that's like such a cool way to show that. It's neat. Also, I just noticed the flashback stuff is all in 2.4:1, whereas all of the present day stuff is 16:9. So we're changing aspect ratios to help communicate this to the audience a little bit more easily. That's interesting. Okay, so I don't know the whole story behind this, but I do believe that this was released in IMAX. So was some of it filmed in IMAX? Perhaps. IMAX, I think, is a little bit more of like a 4:3 aspect ratio, something like that. So I'm wondering if what they did is, when projected in IMAX, they almost certainly did the full IMAX 4:3, whatever. And they did that for the space stuff, the stuff that was shot in IMAX. And then for everything else, it was probably 16:9 because it's so much wider than the IMAX ratio. On some level, I'm sure that this was done intentionally to make the outer space stuff feel really like open and free and boundless and just like larger than life. I'm sure it was probably great. I live very close to one of 8 actual IMAX theaters in the United States. And I've only been a couple of times. I saw Dune 2 in proper IMAX. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I would have loved to have seen this in IMAX. And so I'm guessing that for home release, they just decided to maintain a differing aspect ratio. So instead of 4:3 for space, they did 16:9. So that way it fills up your full monitor or your full television screen. Sometimes I forget that people have TVs. And then for the terrestrial scenes, they just artificially cut it down to 2.4:1, a cinescope aspect ratio. And if we're thinking about it thematically, not only does the outer space stuff feel more open and free and boundless, but because the terrestrial stuff is kind of squashed down, it kind of feels like gravity is weighing it down, which is kind of fun. But also, if we think about like the smeared memory visual effect that they do for transitioning into the terrestrial scenes, it's also kind of like the aspect ratio is squinting to remember the on-Earth scenes. So that's just like a fun little bridge between that like visual language. I might be in the minority here, but I do kind of wish that movies that were shot in IMAX were released in that original aspect ratio. I'm okay with pillar boxing. I'm cool with it. In fact, I think if it helps tell the story, just do it. At the very least, give me both options. Allow me to watch it in your 16:9 and 2.4 version, or let me watch it in the 4:3 and 16:9 version. Let me get that original experience. Let me see the full frame. I want to see it. I want to see what you shot. Anyway.
Who's there?
Not good at jokes.
Not good at jokes, who?
Do you stand by what you wrote?
I was fired for standing by what I wrote.
You were fired for calling the leading scholar in your field a staggering waste of carbon at the conference in Denmark.
That's just friendly academic competition.
That's lava. Kevin, no running.
I'm not.
It's on them because I don't even care. So.
It's running away because you're scared.
No, I'm not.
Cool jacket. You're literally running away.
Sun's really dying, isn't it? Yeah.
This is the microscope that's going to get the images that says everything off.
What are they made of?
It's going to take a long time. It took like 200 years to figure out how bacteria work, so.
Please do it faster.
I think that's a fair request.
I can't see into these buggers. Amazing. X-rays, microwaves, gamma rays, visible light. Nothing.
Oh, because they absorb all spectrum of light. Oh, something did happen there.
It's a tiny alien cell. You guys.
Applause.
Guys. First contact. Uh-oh. Oh, died.
I have 347 other biologists in 21 countries mobilizing as we speak. So thank you for your help. I'm glad you didn't die.
I like that detail. You know, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
I left you 3 dots.
Just 3.
Plus the one you killed. Get to work, Dr. Grace. The world is counting on you.
Oh, the hacky sack is a little Earth. It's cute. Alarm, alarm, match cut alert. I was so busy thinking about the cute little Earth hacky sack that I missed one of many, many match cuts. They're doing a thing here with imagery of the shoes. They do this multiple times, very specifically of the shoes. This is a movie that cares a lot about transitions. It will either very specifically choose a shot to thematically lead into the next scene, or it will match it visually or whatever. But like the movie does care a lot about transitions, and it puts a lot of attention to detail in them. You know, we have this shot, which leads into this shot. Wow. It's kind of the same shot, but very different contexts. Evocative of Voyager's golden record. Another nice match cut. It's a blink and you miss it kind of match cut. Just pay attention to like the shape of the rooms. So we have these leading lines. Yoink, this way. Yoink, this way. And then we have our back wall here. And if we jump over to the next scene, well, look where the leading lines are. Look where the back wall is. It's not like the most perfect match cut, but it's very clearly structured to have a sameness, to have some quality of it's the same. Cool little details.
Why would you leave the sun and go to Venus? Why not stop at Mercury? It's closer.
So it came from the sun?
Venus's atmosphere is mostly CO2.
I assumed it would go from Venus to the sun.
Sounds like.
All right. You ready? lost them.
What do you mean we lost them? Go get them. Okay, so just put this box in another box.
I'm loving the team effort. It feels very space science. There's a lot of collaboration. I'm in. Probably should have built this underground. That would have helped reduce incident light.
There's one. God sample 6, the Three Musketeers, the Three Stooges. Uh-oh. What?
Are there more?
No.
There's more of them, aren't there?
Like a grown man. Because there's the Force. What?
Carl and I made a baby.
What?
We figured out how astrophages breeds. It's been a long time since I've taken a pill from a stranger without knowing what it was.
Dramamine or something? Motion sickness? It's a cool shot.
This is kind of a tough room, so don't take it personally.
Need anything fancy? I just long as there's a bed and a shower, I'm good. I'm sober.
Yeah, you don't get to rest.
Incubation period.
Carl and I made a mini Venus out of a plywood box, and as soon as the samples recognized the spectral signature of CO2, they were like, whoa, there it is.
Okay,
Whoa, there it
you can
is.
sit down.
While your experiment was crude and clumsy, our scientists have replicated his results. Dr. Grace is right.
Oh.
It is the CO2.
That's why they're going to Venus.
You say it for everyone.
That's why they're going to Venus. They're going to breed.
There it is.
My man.
Like him.
I hereby grant you top secret clearance to all information pertaining to Project Hail Mary.
What's Project Hail Mary?
You're about to find out.
The sun is not the only star dying. There is a clear pattern of infection. Every star was infected by its neighbor, except one.
Tau Ceti?
Tau Ceti, that's right, 11.9 light years away.
Is this all just in a local cluster?
Find out.
Well, you can't just build an interstellar ship.
Oh yeah, we can. The ship is not really the problem. The energy required to power the ship is the problem.
Yeah, because a lot of these ships rely on solar power. So as you get further from a star, you get a whole lot less light real fast. We're seeing this issue with the Voyager probes right now. They are so far away. They are a day's light year away, or a little bit further at this point. They have far exceeded the expected operation time of those probes. And so every couple of years, we have to shut down one more system because it just doesn't have enough power to power everything on board. It takes so long to send signals. It's getting quite old. It's a number of decades old at this point, and there's only like 2 or 3 systems still online at this point. Not much. And so time is ticking before it can't power itself anymore. So I wonder if you could have some sort of nuclear solution, something that could provide a lot of power for an extended period of time. I'm not sure. I feel like you would need a lot of space requirements for that, but I don't know specifics. Since recording the reaction, Scott Manley and Kyle Hill have both made videos about NASA's latest nuclear-powered spacecraft designs. So it is possible. And if I remember correctly, like a big part of the problem is shielding, like shielding any sort of occupants or shielding any equipment from, radiation. I highly recommend you go watch their videos for a more substantive description of these systems. Also, if I remember correctly, Scott actually mentions in the video that the distance from the sun at which solar power ends up becoming sort of problematic is around Jupiter. So this far out, those solar arrays are not going to be doing a whole hell of a lot.
The energy required to power
Star Wars ass UI in the background.
The astrophage is the fuel.
Provided we can make enough of it. And for that, we need you, my friend.
That seems maybe unethical a little bit. There's a pretty good episode of Star Trek Voyager that deals with exactly this conundrum. It's called Equinox. It's in season 5. There is a slight difference, though. The creatures in Equinox are more advanced life forms than the space dots. But it is something that this movie brushes off really easily, which is that we're just taking these living creatures, the first confirmed alien life form, and we're just like obliterating them for fuel. I know that sometimes we make exceptions for creatures that we perceive as less intelligent or less capable of feeling things or less conscious, less sapient, whatever metric you want to use. I'm going to get this alien face off my screen. We do have this sort of sliding scale of morality that we applied to different creatures for different reasons. It seems pretty believable, but it is not presented as an ethical conundrum in any manner.
And then what?
There won't be enough fuel for a round trip, so they send their findings back to Earth on probes.
And good luck.
The astronauts die in space.
Yes.
But hopefully save humanity.
Any other plans you've thought of? Anything else? Anything else you're kicking around?
All right, we have to take a second to appreciate this shot. It's so cool. It's really good. When you work on a movie or a video or whatever, there is a lot of intentionality that goes into things that you present, things that you put in front of the camera, especially in the case of a high budget production, something like a major motion picture. There's going to be somebody whose job it is to specifically design the set. Somebody's job it is to build the props, to make the things that people use when they're on camera. And so they have all of these microphones. They don't need to have lights on them. And if they do have lights on them, they don't need to be these particular lights. They could have had blue light that shines down on it like a book light or a street lamp or something like that. But no, they had these little rings of red that surrounds the diaphragm of the microphone. And on one hand, you could say it is reminiscent of the dots when, later in the movie, when we are looking at things through that particular wavelength and Grace is surrounded by the dots in the Petrova line. It is a little reminiscent of that, but I actually start thinking about the chart that they just showed a few moments ago of all of the infected stars. And when they showed all of these infected stars, all of the stars turned to red. Now, turning to red is important because when stars run out of fuel, it burns less hot. Because it's burning less hot, it actually shifts more towards red, more towards infrared. And so you get stars that become red giants. This is an indication of end of life for stars. So you have all of these red dots that point towards Grace, who is now facing down a bunch of dying stars. He is surrounded by dying stars. And this shot beautifully visually symbolizes that he is surrounded by dying stars. It's so cool.
Hail Mary. I get it.
The alternative is to just do nothing.
So neither are great options, although one is preferable. Are we gonna do the space funeral?
We only need 3.
Give her the Spock treatment?
Commander Yao, you make a funny face in literally every picture. You must have been very smart and strong and brave. Ilyukna, this picture of you, what looks like sneaking into the Kremlin, is legendary. I wish I wasn't alone.
This is touching.
Doing a better job. You were both very loved.
Great motivated light with the window there on the side.
I'll do my best.
Cool shot. I feel like that's how I want to go. shot out into the vacuum of space. Oh, we're full screen. Oh, okay. I was like, we're 16 by 9, but he's on a beach. Doesn't make sense.
Approaching Tau Ceti orbit. Prepare for engine cutoff.
This is such a cool moment. For me, it's very Michel Gondry-esque. I think his movies really have a lot of surrealist moments like this. And I mentioned earlier how this is a movie that really cares a lot about transitions. And here we have this interesting blend of fantasy of the mind where the actual environment is physically interacting with Grace, and the reality of the situation where he's in the holodeck and it's just a crude composite of the ocean. We also get that little flash of Grace's ex walking towards him. It helps reinforce this idea that Grace's mind is elsewhere. And then also we're reinforcing this theme of like seeing his shoes. And I think this is like such an effective way to let us feel that he's just like not really here. And he has to be like ripped back into the situation. He has to be forced into, hey man, there's something's going on. You gotta be present. And I think it's a really interesting insight into his mind. I should also say I have aphantasia, so I can't mentally visualize. So I'm also probably a little extra fascinated by depictions of the interior of people's minds because I just don't have that. It's just something I don't get to experience. To see him like modify the environment around him into a space that he is inhabiting mentally is really interesting to me.
Pilot detected. 6,
I'm not
5,
a pilot!
4, 3,
What happens at 0? I mean,
What the hell was that?
You are now
Okay.
Tau Ceti.
Now we get 0G. So yeah, this helps to explain how they were achieving this artificial gravity. They were continuously accelerating. What an incredible set with all these buttons and lights and switches and knobs and oh my God.
You are now orbiting Tau Ceti.
Okay, he's in orbit, so he's not going directly towards the sun. Oh, that looked great.
You have a Petrova line. But you're not dimming. Why?
Beautiful. Another ship. The color palette is really nice here as well. Kind of a cyan and pink or cyan and magenta.
Detected.
That was a neat shot. The way it just kept spinning. So this shot was pretty cool. It just keeps going and going and spinning and spinning. This is probably like a good time to talk about this type of shot because they do it a lot in this movie. I've been kind of, in my own mind, calling it the centrifugal shot because it is spinning just like his ship is spinning. It's not always used like this, but I like to think that this type of shot is used in situations where Grace is being confronted with a situation where he needs to be focused. He needs to be like in the moment, present. He needs to be right here, right now. And so in a way, the shot is spinning so that he is not in 0G anymore. It's spinning so that way he can get his feet on the ground. He can be grounded. And I think it leans into the shots that I mentioned before of the shoes. I think the shoes are there to sort of like symbolically show his connection to being grounded and how that is something that he's always striving for and it's something that he doesn't always have. These are not things that are like explicitly related in the text of the movie, but I do feel like a sort of thematic connection between them. I also try to pay attention to the rotation of the centrifugal shot, and I wasn't able to make sense of it. Through the first 2/3 of the movie, most of them are clockwise, and then all of them towards the end are counterclockwise. I thought, well, maybe they're counterclockwise because he's going home or because he's not going towards Tau Ceti because he has the solution. But there are absolutely some early on that are counterclockwise. And I really struggled to like figure out what is the intention behind those specific decisions. Couldn't piece it together. I'm not sure. I mean, it could just be they chose the direction that worked best for the shot. You know, it could just be, I don't know, this direction looks cooler than this direction. But just the fact that like the last handful of these centrifugal shots are all in the same direction made me feel like maybe there is some like reasoning behind it. It's a really interesting shot because a lot of movies don't do them at all. And this movie does them a bunch. It's fun to look at, if nothing else. This is quite large.
Pilot detected!
Please engage the strain.
Pilot detected!
Pilot detected.
Getting out of here.
That's a fascinating engine visual. He's really moving.
What do they want?
All those objects moving around because they're not tethered down to anything. Really cool. That looks quite strange.
It's sending me something. It could be a message. It could be a bomb.
Could be. That's what I was thinking.
Shields up!
There are no shields on board the hill.
Why not?
Donk. Okay, probably not a bomb.
Well, I guess there's egg on both our faces, huh, Mary?
Flipsy detected.
What's that? Why is it moving so much slower than the last one? They think I'm dumb.
Like, well, maybe you could catch this one.
Would you like to go on a spacewalk, Dr. Grace?
Yes, I would like that.
To begin your spacewalk, put on your earphones
Whoa.
and proceed to the airlock.
Look at that wire work. Ooh. I'm guessing a lot of these shots involve wire work where you basically have like this harness on that has wires attached to it, so that way you could be kind of dropped down into the set. You can spin about somewhat, but you don't have full 360-degree spinning capabilities because, you know, you're attached at the chest or the hip or whatever the shot needs, which is why I feel like we're getting a lot of fast-paced editing during that montage, because each of those shots, depending on how he needs to spin, might need him to be rigged up a slightly different way. I don't think we really had any shots where he's doing multiple axes of rotation necessarily, but if we cut between multiple shots from slightly different perspectives where it feels continuous, but he is rotating in different ways, then it feels much more free and it feels less like wire work. Yeah, also, is this alien ship purely autonomous, or is there an interior with some sort of species inside of it? It's a little unclear at this point. Interesting design, very directional, very elongated, stringed out. Also, I like that there's a little bit of a visual language with this movie where they're doing a lot of filming through glass and embracing reflections. We're seeing that a lot, both in the present and the past. And there is a distinct aesthetic to that. There's a distinct look to it. So I like that they're playing with that. I like that they're giving him so much time with this very slow. Cool.
No. It's, just crazy.
Bro, you gotta do it. He's not beating the allegations.
They think I'm dumb.
They're like, what the hell is he doing? Kicking his legs to get that sideways movement. Oh no. He let go of it. Oh, he got it. Okay.
Xenon's a gas. I think this thing's broken.
That's probably not the move.
We need the equipment to analyze the astrophage at tau setting. Right?
What's the alternative?
We make gravity.
Centrifuge?
Centrifuge.
So spinning, yeah. Cool.
Lab operational.
That was great.
Lefty tighty, righty loosey. I mean, oh no!
Foreign presence detected.
Maybe take safety protocols a little more seriously. That's cool. Is it a diagram of some sort? Sirius. Sirius is one of my favorite stars.
Away from home.
Sirius A and B, because it's a binary system. But A is much, much brighter than B. Ah, okay. So he's like, hey, I'm from here.
I'm a long way from home, too.
That's cute. Oh, that's interesting. They're providing a structure so he can traverse across. Is that unfurling, or was that almost 3D printing in a way? I like how quiet it is. I also noticed that during the spacewalk, they were very careful to only include diegetic sound when we're really from his perspective. Again, we've got these really distinct vertical streaks in our lens flares. Hello? Knock, knock, knock. Jankies.
Is that me?
It's a little figurine.
My ship.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing, Mary?
All concern about the space dots out the window. We have other priorities right now. That was great. Okay, so they're spinning along with him, providing some gravitational stability for him. Maybe it made accommodations to make things a little bit easier for him. Whoa. Depressurization is a hell of a thing.
This is new.
It seems to be really good at manufacturing. Seems to be very capable. Seems to be very capable of creating.
It's ramen.
I think the doctor punched his way through this door once. Took him a while, though.
How many seconds? In eternity.
You're a little freak, huh?
You scared me when you went...
That's a cool shot. Okay, we have some level of mimicry. Just like with the ship, actually, now that I think about it, the ship is also doing a level of mimicry. Is it vibrating at different frequencies? Close Encounters.
take my helmet off. No. It'll... Thank you for the... what I hope is not handcuffs. I'm sorry about the whole helmet thing. Fortunately, I need oxygen to breathe, so... This is oxygen. I still don't think I can do it, though. Sorry. If I'm wrong, I'm really wrong.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, in space, we follow a lot of protocol to reduce risk. And going off of an assumption that big is very high risk. I guess you would probably have a brief window where you could reseal and you would probably be okay. If you desealed it, if you open up the helmet and there was not breathable atmosphere, air, if we assume that it's a vacuum, then that air would very quickly escape your lungs. You would probably have some serious problems pretty quickly. You might be able to and reapply it real quickly. I think you'd have a brief window. Although, if I remember correctly, I think what you would want to do is you would want to do it right at the end of an exhale. You actually wouldn't want to take a deep breath, which you might think you would because, you know, if you're going underwater or something, you know, you take a deep breath and you hold on to some oxygen in your lungs for a little while. But in space, that's a bad idea because now you have a bunch of oxygen in your lungs that really want to escape really fast. So you actually kind of want to like let everything out. So that way there isn't as much change and it would be less damaging to your internal organs. If I remember correctly, I don't remember what I know that from, but that sounds right. I've also noticed that we're doing something with the music here where there's a lot of choir stuff. There's a lot of human vocals, usually mixed with strings, which I think just like helps root us to humanity in a way. Oh, that's a great shot. Oh, that's the path. Yeah, there you go.
We're here for the same reason. Look, see the numbers? No, they're on the other side. Do it again.
A little bit more fascinated with the spring.
Don't let it snap back. So don't do it. Don't do it. Hold it like that. And you look. How about something else?
That's how I use it too.
Look at this. Clock. We both have time, right? These are the hands.
I did not plan that. I just happen to have a measuring tape nearby.
It is dark. I got an idea.
Whoa.
Echolocation, right? You need surfaces to see. Try this.
There's a vertical lens flaring. I doubt that this is like the intention behind it, but the thing that it's reminding me of is a lot of the data you get from distant stars is through spectrographs and through measuring how much light you get in different wavelengths. If you're measuring a spectrum while you're looking at a planet, you can detect some of the elements in the atmosphere based off of which frequencies of light are being absorbed by the atmosphere. And so sometimes you get these charts with a full spectrum of light and you'll get these sharp spikes and sometimes you'll get dips. So these vertical lens flares just kind of remind me of that a little bit. That's what I'm bringing to it. Also, this shot is really like, there's kind of a creamy bokeh. It's very shallow depth of field. So we're talking like, I don't know, f1.2 or something. Just really thin. There's just a really nice roll off to the focus on this. I don't know. It's cool. Is that their clock?
It's a clock.
Yeah.
I showed you a clock and...
That's cool.
You're showing me a clock. We're clock bros. Check this out. Let's do names. Okay, let's start with you. Rocky.
It's pretty.
What's your word for my name? Go ahead. You know, enough to order it right.
It's a little deflating.
About
250 words.
It's kind of a fun bit of serendipity. I have recently been relearning Spanish. I learned some in high school, and I've really felt that skill atrophy for me. I was never very good at it to begin with, and I've been learning a lot of new vocabulary. I learn a little bit every day. I've gotten up to about 250, 300, maybe 350 words at this point. Some subjects I can make a more coherent sentence. Some subjects I can get creative with the words that I know, and I can express the idea such that a Spanish speaker would understand roughly what I was trying to say, but it wouldn't be the correct way to say it in Spanish. And so I imagine they're kind of at that stage right there. It's going to be close enough that as a native speaker, you can bridge that gap of understanding and you can figure out like, oh, they meant this. I like that through Grace trying to communicate with Rocky, he is exercising the same kind of mimicry that Rocky was exercising with Grace, to sort of indicate, let's communicate, you and I am a form of intelligence. I can do what you can do. That kind of thing. There's a nice symmetry there. There's a nice parallel through that. And it's interesting. Earlier, I was thinking, man, we're spending a lot of time in the past. I thought it would be a little more equal, back and forth. But now we're spending so much time in the present that I'm still kind of wondering, how did it come to be that Grace ended up being one of 3 people chosen for this mission? What led to that specific decision? We've definitely seen a lot of moments where he has stood out in the field as far as willing to challenge so much of what is presumed to be true, and his ingenuity and his willingness to figure stuff out, even if it's a little haphazard. And I'm also wondering a little bit of, is there anything he left behind for this mission? Because that's absolutely a major factor in the character here. Although I guess it kind of makes sense that we haven't gotten that yet, because it seems like Grace figured out what his name is, but as far as I know, he still doesn't know a whole lot about who he is as a person. It seems like he's gotten bits and pieces of memories maybe, but I'm not sure he has a strong understanding of that yet. Also, I just want to note that I really love the font usage that they're using here for UI elements. Sans serif, monospace, really nice stuff. It feels quite evocative of science in a way, and I don't really know why that is. I think there's like a rounded off organic element to them. They're not very sharp. This is a technique I use on my channel Emergent Beacon all the time, where I will take fonts that are a little bit sharper and more angular, and I will soften them because I really like that aesthetic. But then also something about, the all caps monospace style feels, I don't know, it just feels evocative of government space work. I think there's just a history of this kind of aesthetic being associated with that, but I can't recall like specific examples. There might even be some like origins in set design of Alien, which of course is highly influential in these kinds of spaces. It's just really beautiful stuff. I talk about it all the time. I'm such a huge fan of communication and breaking down communication barriers. It's one of the reasons that Arrival is one of my all-time favorite movies. I saw that in theaters. I think it's incredible. And we're getting elements of that here. We're trying to figure out like, okay, what's the most efficient way for me to communicate to you? You don't use words, but you use sounds. We can kind of do this charades thing to communicate with each other. Let's start building up a framework so that way we can really make progress on this, because we have established that we have aligned goals, so we can be on the same side in that capacity at the very least. I am somebody who is desperately trying to save my people, and I have to assume that you're doing the same.
I can't understand what he's saying, which is most of the time. He puts on a little puppet show for me and my tiny brain, and you know what? I don't mind it. He's kind of growing on me. At least he's not growing in me, which was a concern for a little while. His son is dying too, so maybe.
Wow, that was so pretty. I was definitely thinking puppet show earlier.
Why are you alone?
Interesting that Rocky does seem to just understand him to some degree. That's a really cool visual, the way that they do the echolocation stuff.
Deal. Call it fist bump, by the way. Fist my bump. No, it's fist bump. It's not the same. That is a great question.
That's what I was wondering.
No.
Don't like that voice.
Can't unhear it, really.
Scary. Why is a school teacher in space?
I mean...
It has charm, but no.
Meryl Streep?
Why is a school teacher in space?
She can do anything.
Why is a school teacher in space?
That's not bad.
I like.
All right. And in answer to your question, I have no idea what I'm doing in space. I don't remember. Eridians don't sleep like a human does. They seem legitimately paralyzed. If danger comes, you can't wake up. It's a survival norm.
I mean, we're paralyzed in our sleep as well, but we have like override mechanisms for that system.
Dr. Grace, these are the 3 astronauts going on the mission and their backups for redundancy. Yao, Yukna, and Dubois, our pilot, engineer, and science officer.
Dubois did not make it seems.
Following on from Dr. Grace's discovery, we've built an IR emitter set to the wavelength of CO2, which attracts the astrophage to this revolver face. The drive then rotates outwards. Josh?
I just want to note the Project Hail Mary mission patch that they have. This is something that NASA likes to do. You go on a mission, you get a mission patch. They also have rituals where when you go into quarantine before launching off, you apply a mission patch to the entrance of the room that you quarantined in, or right around there. And then there's another mission patch that you also apply to the exit right before you get into the car that drives you to the shuttle. There's a lot of like little ritual and stuff that NASA likes to do for space travel.
Is less than a gram of astrophage, and we only need a fraction of this to melt a metric ton of metal.
It's a lot of energy. Cool.
You would do the same?
I would choose just not to go at all. I don't have the bravery gene that you all have. Trust me.
You just need to find someone to be brave for.
Hi, Grace.
Oh, that's fun.
I come up.
Oh, you're coming up.
Foreign body detected.
Grace and Rocky, big science. How to kill Asteroid. This room boring. Rocky, come here quickly. Amazing. Rocky wanted to be human technology.
Wasn't expecting company, was I?
This room for garbage? Oh. Rocky will build workshop here. We'll need much room for Rocky and much less space for Grace.
You just show up in a space ball unannounced and move into someone else's spaceship, right? There has to be boundaries.
Boundaries.
So I have a new roommate now.
It's a little chaotic gremlin.
You're doing this. It's a lot of this. And he's like, no understand. And then it's like, I need a word. You know what the word is? Bossy. I'm like one of the villains in the Superman movie. I'm just like trapped in hell. Get me out of here! Personal space is at a premium.
Who is Grace talking to? Question.
There's no way you can hear me right now.
Can hear. Who are you talking to?
Hear this.
Yes, Grace, say you can hear this.
What about this?
Yes.
Look at this. Our species doesn't know about things like relativity and radiation.
There.
No eyes, a lot less need for understanding radiation.
I think the radiation is what made your crew sick, Rock. The astrophage probably just protected you from it. I need a break.
Break from what?
Oh my God, forget it. This isn't gonna work.
I will say this is cute, but the communication is a lot with Rocky. I liked the let's figure stuff out more than I'm rampaging through your space. But, you know, we'll see where it goes. Okay, I think this is probably as good a time as any to talk a little bit about Rocky and my experience with Rocky, because in this particular moment in the reaction, I'm dysregulated. And I don't know how strongly that will come across or anything, but I put a lot of time into thinking about like why I entered into that mental state from this moment, because it lasted through a lot of my first viewing of the movie. I want to be particular about how I express this, because over time it became like much more apparent to me that, oh, Rocky is neurodivergent. Speech mannerisms, speaking in triplets, the amaze, not necessarily always picking up on social cues. It just shouts to me like, oh, neurodivergence. For a while now, I've considered myself neurodivergent in some capacity. I'm not super knowledgeable about it, so I don't know where I would fit on the spectrum, but I feel like I am the opposite of Rocky. When I watch movies or when I experience art of any type, I try to exercise empathy and project myself into the perspective of the protagonist. I try to feel what Grace feels. I'm sure we all probably do this to some degree. And for me, I have certain boundaries when I meet somebody new. And Rocky breaches these boundaries for Grace. And so when I am imagining myself as Grace, I feel those boundaries being broken. So for me, you know, I talk a lot about communication, but when I first meet somebody, I don't talk a lot to them. I mean, I'm not totally silent, but I don't talk as much as I would to somebody who I'm comfortable around. In part, I don't understand our social roles. Social roles are really important to me. It's part of the reason why I find public speaking very easy. Some people really struggle with public speaking, but for me, I find it easier than just talking to people casually because I understand the social roles. My role as a speaker is to talk, and your role as a member of the audience is to listen. Like, it could not possibly be simpler. And I prefer the pace of conversation to be a little bit slower when I'm meeting somebody, so that way I have time to like process and understand who you are and how we communicate with each other. And as soon as Rocky gets his voice, he just goes off. He just keeps talking. So I felt like overstimulated. And then on top of that, another boundary I have is just like personal space. When I meet somebody new, I really don't want to be all that close to them. I don't know where that comes from. It's honestly the same thing as my bug phobia. I just don't want the bug to touch me. Maybe that's something I have to learn more about myself. But you know, in this scene, I feel like the locations have a very clear and distinct role. Grace's ship is off limits to Rocky. Rocky's ship is off limits to Grace, and then they have the tunnel, the bridge. And that is a neutral zone. You know, anything could happen in a neutral zone. That's just like part of the agreement here. But the ships are like where we can go to get some respite, where we can go to recharge, where we can go to like process what happens in the tunnel. And so when Rocky is like, so anyway, your ship is mine now, it felt like a violation to me. Despite being dysregulated in this moment, over time I was able to recover. And when I saw the movie in theaters, this became far less of a problem for me. I know who Rocky is as a character. I understand what Rocky is going to do. I am, you know, mentally prepared to handle all of that like a normal person who's just watching a movie would. I try not to hold it against the character necessarily, because obviously these are problems that are with me. I don't want anybody who like sees themselves in the character to feel like I see this character as a problem. But I did just want to talk a little bit about where my brain was at in this particular moment, because it's not something that I experience very often while watching movies. It was just a weird experience for me.
Hello. Oh, the beach is always changing. You could go to the same spot every day. You're always looking at a different beach. When you get the feeling.
I just realized why he said that this room was so boring, because he couldn't see anything on the screens. I'm interested why Rocky didn't make his bubble a little bit smoother, a little bit more rounded. It would make traversing a little bit easier, but I guess it would make it harder to lock into a specific spot. But it also does just seem like his species leans towards this kind of polygonal aesthetic. A lot of his manufacturing takes on that kind of structure and shape, which now that I think about it is kind of interesting because it offers a nice contrast to a lot of Grace's ship design. His ship design involves a lot of circles, rounded off edges, smooth surfaces. It's very like organic because humans are round and organic in a variety of ways. Whereas Rocky, his species is very rigid. We're mostly made of water Rocky does not seem to be. It kind of makes sense that the architecture and the design of his species creations would have a more rigid look to them, a more rigid structure to them, and therefore would incorporate more flat surfaces. It's interesting.
I say either, you say
either.
No.
I guess they've got 11 days to kill, right?
Missed the fog.
That's a nice shot.
What about you, Rock?
Grace have mate? Question.
I mean, I did. But she thought I had my head in the clouds, and I didn't really want to live in the real world. She was right. Anyway, now she's with Mark.
Rocky hate Mark.
What a good friend.
But
also, another match cut. They seem to really like doing that.
It is such a weird party.
Is it?
Yao is singing. Everyone's so happy. People are hooking up, and they all know they're gonna die.
Honestly, Grace is just me at every party. I'm just worried about the end of humanity. Sat in a corner. Oh. What are we looking at here?
trays are live, looking both ways.
It is time go.
It's time go.
What is Grace doing? Question?
Hang a moment.
I think it's interesting that they are presenting the astrophage in this way that is like miraculous almost. It poses an existential threat to all life in this galaxy. I mean, it's scary in little ways. It is scary when it is being detonated. It is scary when it is presented as a vial to Rocky. But in this moment where they're in the stream, it's this kind of beautiful thing. And I think that's a pretty curious take on it, because in some ways, I mean, this is a form of life, like a simple form of life. But, you know, up to this point, there's no evidence that the astrophage is malicious in any way. It's not trying to endanger other forms of life. It's just doing what it has evolved to do. And so I think this is an interesting way to depict that, because I think up to this point, something that I enjoy about this story so far is that the mission does not seem to be, how do we destroy all of the astrophage? How do we wipe it out? Even though there is like a little hint of that, but so far Grace and Rocky's missions have been, how do we prevent our stars from dying? Not how do we stop the astrophage? Maybe we'll get to a point to where those two things have to be the same, but I appreciate that up to this point, they have not been necessarily the same thing. That's cool. We're seeing like caustics of some sort, which is like bundles of light. Yeah, so I wonder, was he actually able to see this in some capacity, or was this just for us, the audience, to appreciate? Did he have some sort of filter for that specific frequency of light that allowed his eyes to adjust to that, or what exactly was going on there? I'm not sure. And also, what is the deal with this planet? It does remind me a little bit of Jupiter, just with the cloud formations. I like that there's you can actually, in this particular frame, you can see a thin layer of atmosphere around the planet, but I have no idea what's going on with the coloration here. Does it just have some sort of heavily green chemical component in the atmosphere? And if so, then what's going on? What's going on with this reddish area? Is that the astrophage and where it is reproducing the most, so it's discoloring the atmosphere? Well, what's happening here? I don't know. It looks cool though.
What's your mate's name again?
Name is...
It's okay, I remember.
Need human word for Rocky mate.
Cool shot.
Adrian.
It's beautiful.
Gotta keep them safe.
Doesn't make sense. It's either not reproducing or it's not leaving the planet for some reason. This is not just astrophage. It's bacteria, it's protozoa.
Life on Adrian is reason astrophage imbalance. Life on Adrian makes astrophage die.
Like a predator.
Yes.
That would keep the population stable. It'll be in the clouds where astrophage breeds. Check. Oh!
Oh, do we get to...
The ship wasn't built to go into the atmosphere.
Yeah, do we have to go get a sample?
Must fly backwards to keep proper velocity, even though Gray still have no pilot experience.
I've been practicing, haven't I?
Not enough, not enough, too much.
I'm barely pulling it!
No, it's bad. Gray's Rocky hit.
This reminds me a little bit of a few years back, there was an online interactive tool that was built to get you to test whether you could like dock to the ISS or not. It's really fun to play with, and I would try to speed run it. But when you work with a more terrestrial spacecraft, you can't move fast for a reason. A big part of that is because a lot of the fuel that is really volatile and combustible that can give you a lot of thrust is used to get you out of atmosphere. And then once you're out of atmosphere, you're mostly out of fuel. You might have a little here and there, but you've depleted most of it because that's the most energy intensive part of the process of getting into orbit or getting out of atmosphere. And so you don't keep extra fuel around because fuel is heavy, and the heavier your ship is, the harder it is to get it off the planet. Although clearly that is not an issue here with this spacecraft, because they have the astrophage as like a fuel source, which has an incredibly high yield for their weight. So you probably have a lot of extra fuel. I would be surprised if there isn't some sort of fine-tuned controlling mode that you could push this spacecraft into, where all of a sudden your controls are not nearly as sensitive, just in case you ever needed to do some sort of like minor adjustments. But because Grace is not the pilot, he would probably have no knowledge about whether this mode exists or not, and he might not be experienced enough in piloting to be able to ask the computer, ask Mary, whether that mode even exists.
We just record these messages and we tell them what we've learned, and then when we're done, we'll send them all back in a probe.
Why not you tell them yourself when you return home? Question.
Yeah, we had enough astrophage to get here, but not enough to get back.
So, Grace die? Question?
I'm gonna die.
No.
Listen.
No.
Listen. I got to meet you. I got to do all this amazing stuff. I'm good. I've made peace with it. Thumbs up?
No.
Tiny thumbs up?
No.
We got stars to save, okay?
There is like a childlike quality to Rocky in some ways. His high energy, his curiosity, his desire to explore and learn, and his difficulty coming to terms with something like this, which is a really heavy sacrifice for somebody to make. And I'm not sure we fully understand the full context of Grace having made this decision to come on board. But I also think it's not that hard to imagine that if you think that there is a serious chance that you could save the entire species, that a person in a position to take this opportunity would be willing to do so.
You are... Need word.
What word do you need?
To risk self, to help another.
Dumb.
I love that window so much.
How much astrophage you need? Question?
2 million kilograms.
I can give. I go home 6 years slower.
That's too much.
Rocky watch crew die. Could not fix.
But this he can.
Grace will die. Rocky fix.
Also, it seems like Rocky has a longer lifespan.
Grace go home.
Okay.
I thought you made peace. Question?
I I didn't mean any of that. That's just something you say.
What do you think?
It's pretty impressive. So,
look at these space antennas
what are you gonna do for the next
in the background.
You got a plan?
Whoa. Astrophage detonated prematurely. That was cool, the time delay. So I guess that's how he got recruited. Oh, look at that aurora. Beautiful.
It's not half bad.
It's full good.
Question. Their hope is to gather this bacteria that feeds off of the astrophage. They're collecting a sample of them. I wonder how certain they are that this bacterial life will be able to endure the trip back home. Can it survive that long? Do they need to feed it astrophage along the way? If so, then that's eating into their fuel source, and that's an additional complication. I mean, I feel like they shouldn't get too hung up on that right now, because right now this is the best lead they have for sure. That is something that does make me a little bit nervous. How can they be certain that there will be any living bacteria by the time they get home? This might all be for naught.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
What problem? Question.
It's fine. It's just this guy is slightly on fire.
What exactly is burning out in front of them? How are they igniting the atmosphere in front of them? Because it seems like it's not the front of the ship that's, heating up on re-entry or anything like that. Was I just not paying attention when they explained what the hell that was? This is a very pretty and dramatic set piece, though. And it's interesting that the planet is so green, plus all of this green aurora, because now we have this intensely green lighting all over the place, which is often an uncommon choice. But you could see it all inside of the cockpit and everything. There's just like all this green on the face and on the dashboard and everything like that. It gives it kind of a distinct look. I feel like I just want to go through like so much of this frame by frame just to appreciate how aesthetically pleasing it all looks. It's Dune.
Careful, collector, important.
Yep.
Seriously.
Altitude warning.
That's not something you want to see.
No, Grace. Bad idea. Come inside.
Be there in a minute.
Abort, abort, abort. Grace will die. No.
Tense stuff. Tense stuff.
Home bending in big room, below bedroom.
That's the fuel tanks. Need to get into orbit or we'll crash.
Oh, now?
Seems bad.
Why ship moving? Question.
There's a hole in it!
Jettison port fuel tank compartment 12. Confirmed.
Eject other fuel bank.
The choice to go completely silent here is harrowing. Oh, well, that's sad. In those moments, I was recalling Rocky asking about developing a term for brave, sacrificing oneself for another. I thought it was such a good choice for that scene to have, like, there's a really intentional contrast between high energy visuals with a low energy sound design. And I thought that was really effective. A couple of thoughts from the future. This scene kicked my ass in theaters. Really great. This shot, this is an indicator inside the ship that we're spinning and we don't even realize it yet. So cool. The solution of entering centrifugal mode to preserve conservation of momentum, but you know, when you extend out a wider space, you slow down your rate of spin. That's a really cool solution to that problem. You can experience the same thing if you have like a chair that spins and you hold like a heavy book, you start spinning and hold the book further out, you will spin more slowly. If you pull it in, you will increase your rate of spin. In theaters specifically, the sub-bass sound design was really good during this scene in a way that I didn't really get to experience here at home. You could like really feel the spinning of the ship, even when there wasn't much other audio to work from. And then also, of course, when you're in the theater, it's so much louder, so that hard transition into silence has more contrast. It's more effective. But just generally speaking, that technique makes me tear up every time. Almost doesn't even matter the context. Oh, also, there is 2 shots during this sequence that really capitalize on a fairly irrational fear that I've had for a long time. The 2 shots are this shot where Grace is dangling down underneath the exit port and he's just hanging on. You just see his legs kicking out with all of the clouds flying underneath. And then the other shot is this shot. This shot especially activates that part of my brain where you just see the whole ship fall under the aurora. And the fear is being engulfed by enormity. So like falling into the gravity well of a planet. I guess it's related to the thing that people have where they're the fear of the sea or whatever, where it's like a big open space or whatever. But for me in particular, it's like me losing control to something giant, like a planet. Or being like swept up in a giant gust of wind and flying up into the air, and then the gust of wind gives out. I guess that's kind of the same thing. It's becoming a victim to gravity. That has been a fear of mine for a very long time. Doesn't factor into my day-to-day life, thankfully. The visuals, you know, you have all of these really high saturation lighting, flickering at pretty high frequencies. The spacecraft is spinning so quickly, so we're getting a lot of changing lights, but it also disorients you a little bit and it makes it kind of hard to see exactly what's happening. And then you have these incredibly high G-forces, which are restricting mobility. So you have all these lights flashing and you have the camera shaking quite a lot, which helps us like get a sense of how much energy is being expelled from this fuel compartment and then how much energy is imparted on this spacecraft as it's hurtling through atmosphere and it's spinning so much. There's a lot of vibrations happening. There's a lot of force being imparted. But then because Grace is knocked out and unconscious, we don't get the full scope of the sound. It's really limited. And there's something really powerful to me when your visuals contain so much energy and your audio has it stripped so far back. I really like how much stripping something down can emphasize another aspect of the production. I think it's a really cool technique to use. Anyway, I just had to talk about all that stuff so I could stop being sad.
It's your mistake. Kill
my entire science team.
It doesn't matter. We have to launch. Casualty projections go up exponentially if we delay. We launch on schedule with a replacement science officer.
Okay. Cool.
Oh.
I don't have any training.
We'll pick it up.
I'm not an astronaut. I put the not in astronaut. I've never done anything. I've never done a spacewalk. I can't even moonwalk. I'm not heroic in any way. I get sick on the elevator.
Perfect. There's no elevator on the ship.
I cannot do this.
He ranks highly on the Garn scale.
Grace, you'd be in very cool company.
If you don't go, you die anyway.
Yeah, but I die in 30 years with
the rest of us.
It's a big ask. But dire times.
You have 3 hours.
Nice transition.
Good morning, Dr. Grace.
This is not going to be pleasant to wake up to. Oh. Oh. Still alive?
I want you to sleep, Pop. But, you gotta wake up.
Beautiful lighting.
I need him a heat lamp.
Earlier, I had a little bit of a overwhelming sensation, I guess, with Rocky and like fervent nature of his communication. But one major advantage of a character trait like that is in a moment like this, the silence and the quiet nature of the ship, it offers so much contrast. It feels like so much change that you really feel the absence of that character. I think that's really well done. This micro photography is really nice.
Now we're just a couple of very cool dudes with their very own strain of nitrogen-resistant Tamiba.
Wow.
Really, all we have to do now is read enough to survive the trip.
See?
And you gotta wake up because I don't know how to get your half of the Tamiba to Arid.
I wonder if Grace could get him back to his ship. And if there might be more favorable environmental conditions for that. It's good as new.
Amaze. Rocky breeder tank design. Fist my bump.
No. Still not right. I'll do it.
Good. What's this?
It's Earth. So you can remember me.
Aw.
Rocky can't forget.
It'd be pretty cool to see your ship.
I agree. I almost forgot how like a musical Rocky's species is. So seeing all these strings is fascinating, and it kind of makes sense when I think about the exterior of the ship. You know, you have these long strands, these structures. They are probably designed in such a way that they resonate. You know, does he have some sort of like portable oxygen generation in this suit? I didn't see any pack on it or anything. If this is just like he has enough oxygen that's just in this space, that's not going to last him a super long time. Also, this reminds me so much of, on my personal channel, I have a series where I play through Star Trek Resurgence. There is an alien species in that game that has sort of a design philosophy that looks so much like this. They use similar kinds of shapes and visual language, similar kinds of color palettes. It feels pretty reminiscent in that capacity. It's pretty cool. So pretty.
I can't do it. You'll find a solution.
You are my solution. Grace, we will lose a quarter of the world's population in the next 30 years.
I'm sorry, but you just can't talk me into it. Sorry.
I am trying to make you understand what I'm about to do next. Yeah, please.
Did they force him?
Come in. Mission plan will state that we induced your coma early to maximize your safety. You will be remembered as a hero.
Whoa.
This is
I
crazy.
have to do it.
You're not. Come on. What are you doing? You're about it.
Sit down and we do it differently.
Interesting. That is tough.
Oh, I can't do it. No! Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You know who you are. You're gonna do great.
It's such a fascinating mixture of emotions in that. On one hand, I can totally understand why they would do that. To not force you onto this mission risks killing billions of people. That's not a risk we can take. Gorgeous shot. Oh my God.
My friend.
Yes, friend.
Not sure what to say, so just gonna.
You are very brave. You are bravest human I have ever met.
It's a low bar.
His joke.
I know.
I only meet one human, and is you.
I get it. Goodbye.
No understand word.
Means, see you later.
But I won't.
But not literally. Yeah. Farewell.
We do this.
What a shot. What a shot.
Will take 4 years, 2 months, and 11 days.
It's not too bad. Wait, did he send the probe? Or is he foregoing that to just come back? Oh, are these like... I'm wondering if these are like the dreams he's having while he's in the coma, in the deep sleep. Is that the alarm? Yeah.
Contaminant detected.
What is going on? Has the bacteria died off? Or escaped?
The problem is the xenonite. The Tomiba can get through it. Rocky's ship is built of xenonite. The Tomiba will already be in its fuel lines. And he won't be able to find the leak because the leak is the ship itself.
Do you have to decide between Rocky or Earth?
This will fail. And if that doesn't kill him, the radiation sickness will.
Trying to figure out if he can intercept.
I can't do both.
Yeah. Phenomenal framing here. So beautiful. This is a really interesting situation because in some ways, Grace is being put in the same position that Rocky was put in not too long ago. You know, Rocky was able to sacrifice himself to save Grace. Now Grace can sacrifice himself to save Rocky. If he goes to Rocky, he's not going to be able to go back to Earth. So at best, he would be able to go to Rocky's planet, which does not have an atmosphere that is habitable to humans. So even if he went back with Rocky, he's not going to survive that experience either. I think the truly pragmatic question in this moment is, let's say you go back to Earth. Let's say you allow Rocky to perish. Would Rocky's species or civilization be able to recover the ship without Rocky controlling it? Because if they are able to do that, then at the very least you could say, well, both civilizations get saved. And then it's no longer a question of Grace's life or Rocky's life. You can kind of subtract those individual lives out of the equation from like a grander moral, ethical perspective. I guess even in that situation, Rocky's civilization would not be able to recover the Talmiba because it could not be contained within the ship. So it would leak out, it would escape, and they would have nothing to recover. So if we're doing a harm reduction argument, I think the correct choice is to send a probe to Earth with some of your samples, allow people on Earth to recover the probe, and then you go save Rocky. And then through that, if Earth can recover the probe, then maybe humans can save themselves and you would be able to save Rocky, and through that, Rocky's civilization. The only cost to that is Grace's life. I think that would be the real trade-off there. Also, after thinking about it, I really appreciate this plot element of Grace being forced into the mission, feeling like he is undeserved, feeling like he is incapable, feeling like he does not have within him what is required to make these decisions. And I think a big element of what this story is trying to communicate to us is that courage, bravery, the ability to make difficult decisions is not something that is only within those of us who are most prepared. It is something that is inherent to the human condition. It is something that all of us have the capability to access. And even somebody who is deeply unconvinced of their ability to access that, when put in such a situation where you have no other choice, you find a way to reach within yourself and pull on that element of you.
I've sent you detailed logs of all of our findings and enough Talmiba for you to start your very own Talmiba farm. At least I never have to hear you say, I told you so. Even though you were right.
We're going home.
This shot was a nice touch. I have to assume that this shot marks the halfway part of the journey. When you're out in space, as you're firing your engines, you're building up momentum and you're accelerating and you're accelerating and you're accelerating, and you just keep going faster and faster and faster. There's no atmosphere to slow you down. And once you get to the halfway point, you got to spin around backwards and you have to start going in the opposite direction, because then you can slow down enough that when you get to your destination, you no longer have that forward momentum anymore. You will have canceled it out exactly. So I love that. Nice touch. Yeah, and they even marked on the board halfway.
On our way home.
Woo.
We're going home.
Yeah, this is a very chipper, positive energy for what I assume is going to be a little bit more dire. Like the fact that Rocky is not here to meet him tells me that things probably aren't going great, because he would notice you coming up on him.
Earth, Rocky, Earth.
Hello, Earth. I am Rocky. I am Rocky from Eridian.
I've sent you detailed logs of all of our findings, and I threw in a little something else just for fun. Hopefully it all makes sense. And if not, you're smart. You'll figure it out.
It's gotten a bit chilly on Earth, huh?
Let's begin.
Implying that they've worked through it. They built him a bubble on their planet.
Morning, Armando. Tanuki. I'm coming. Why you always gotta be so early? Yeah, I know. And I ignored you.
Wow.
Can we talk about the water temperature a little bit? It's amazing, just that you've done it at all.
Yeah, they made him like a big ass habitat.
And before it was boiling.
Beautiful.
You know I'm a sucker for the fog.
Same. Girl, same.
Can I think about it?
Is he teaching the Eridians? That's cute. I'm free. I'm free. I can return back into society and I can use social media and I can watch YouTube videos. I can unblock all videos that have mention of Project Hail Mary. The thing that I'm really left with in this moment is just how much I enjoy being in this space and exploring it, and just how much I love stories that confront these types of topics and think about so many of the considerations and nuances that you would have to consider in extreme environments like this. I think space travel is so immensely interesting. And so to see like all of these little details, it's really lovely. We had the space race back in the 1950s, extending on through, the 60s and 70s. And I think that cultivated so much public interest in space travel that you then get 2001: A Space Odyssey. And then in the 70s, you have Star Wars. I mean, hell, Star Trek the original series was the 60s. It was a response to the space race as well. Now we kind of have this new resurgence of public interest with things like the Artemis missions and a variety of other missions. And so you have movies like Interstellar, you have movies like this, you have movies like Gravity. I feel like we are living in a time where we don't have nearly enough real space travel, and scientific research in general is just kind of underfunded, especially here in the United States. But there is no shortage of public interest. The other thing that I was really captivated by in this movie was just like the phenomenal set design. I promise you, if I could make my apartment look like the interior of that craft in a heartbeat, just big observation window, padded walls, buttons, flip switches, everything makes a click, everything lights up, everything has Futura font on it. So I thought that was great. Overall, the design of it was really cool. The sound design was interesting as well. I thought the choice to kind of go back and forth between flashback and present, it reminds me a lot of Memento. In that movie, the protagonist has an aspect of memory loss. There is like non-chronological storytelling, but a lot of it involves cutting back and forth between past and present. And there's an element of that here. Grace does not remember who he is, and we are kind of finding out who he is as he is finding out who he is and remembering aspects of his past. I thought that was cool because in some ways, the situations that Grace was put in was helping him inform himself about who he is. And I think that's as good a measure as any to understand who you are. We all are complex individuals who have many facets to who we are. You don't fully understand all of those facets of yourself until you've been through such experiences. Grace did not know that he is a brave person until he ended up in a situation where he had no choice but to be brave. I really find that I enjoy these kinds of stories where you have an ordinary person in an extraordinary circumstance. It is a fairly common storytelling trope, but I think it is a very useful type of story to tell. And I think in this particular case where there's like such a heavy emphasis on science, that is really valuable, especially in a time where we have such a overwhelming anti-intellectualism movement that we're kind of trying to fight against. And so I think stories like this really help inspire people to say, hey, you know what? It's cool to learn things. It's cool to be interested in something that relies so heavily on intellectual rigor. It's like cool to want to enter these fields of knowledge and information and research so that if we found ourselves in an immense crisis again, or as the case may be still, only through this sort of passion and curiosity can we develop the tools to actually overcome these problems. Not every road has to lead to the extinction of humanity. There are ways that we can solve problems. So I'll just say, I think stories like this are really important, and I'm glad they're being told, especially when they look so pretty. So yeah, cool movie. I'll have to sit with it to develop like a little bit more of a nuanced opinion about it, but I'm glad I watched it, and I'm glad to share it with you. Okay, and as we're wrapping up here, I just got a couple of thoughts from the far-flung future. I'm not really sure how to feel about the end. I mean, on one hand, Grace is happy. He gets to teach, and he gets to teach in a fantastic setting. There's a small detail that I didn't totally pick up on during the reaction, which is that the habitat that the Eridians build for Grace looks just like the space that Grace was occupying mentally when he was in the holodeck area. So I don't know if that is built off of a memory of his or if that is built out of a fantasy that existed in his mind, or just an idyllic environment for him specifically. So much of the movie has Grace with his head in the clouds, as he says, but this is the first time that his actual physical space in reality matches where his head was. He is finally at the place where he belongs. And I think that's cool, but at the same time, all nearby stars are dying still. They took the Talmiva, they sent it to Earth, and they sent it to Arid. So they saved 2 stars. But if we remember that map, there's a whole bunch of stars that are dying. Basically all of them. Not quite sure how far that extends out. Does it extend beyond our galaxy somehow? I mean, that'd be quite extraordinary. Most people don't understand how big space is. I mean, even just traveling between stars is extraordinary, but traveling between galaxies is a lot. It is sort of an impossible task, but I would have thought that that would be very difficult to do in between stars. So who knows? Still, all of these stars are dying and nobody seems to care. Nobody seems to care. Grace is happy on Arid. Rocky is happy on Arid. And the problem is that we know that there is so much more alien life out there. The fact that, oh, we went to this one star and we ran into another alien life form, the second confirmed alien species in 11 years, that tells us that life is actually probably much more common than we expected. So how many other species are gonna go extinct because we're just not even trying? And it just seems weird to me that the movie doesn't even acknowledge this. If I'm over-intellectualizing this, Grace kind of regresses. When they said, hey Grace, you're gonna be an astronaut, he said, I just wanna be a teacher, actually. And now we've got this big problem, all the stars are dying, and Grace goes, I just wanna be a teacher, actually. When you would hope that the lesson he learned through this whole experience is that he is capable of more than just being a teacher. And I don't say that to like diminish teachers. I think they're one of the most important jobs in the world, and I consider some of what I do to be a teacher in some capacity. But that said, teaching a classroom is a little bit different than going on an outer space mission to another star. You know, that job is different from all other jobs, right? Not just teachers. I would hope that it would instill within him some element of, oh, I do have within me this bravery. I do have within me courage. I do have within me these things that make me capable of doing extraordinary things in a selfless manner to help and protect others. And so it just kind of feels like an unresolved problem to me, I guess. Maybe it's in the book. I don't know. Again, I didn't read the book. Another thought I had was comparing it to Interstellar, which I love Interstellar. The two movies are similar in some funny ways. Obviously, both movies are about climate change. In Interstellar, that is actually the core conceit. Here, it's more like metaphorical. I mean, I guess technically it does happen in this movie as well, but it's not anthropogenic climate change. And not only are both of them these, larger than life space epics where we have all this, space travel, but they're also about friendship and bonds. Now, I think this movie did a better job at capturing that than Interstellar did. When I say that, I'm thinking specifically about the love transcends time and space bullshit that is in Interstellar. That's the part of the movie I strongly disliked. Although I guess Interstellar does have a really good capture of father-daughter relationship stuff. I do really like that. But the really funny comparison is that both of them are very much built around this major set piece where the characters are in orbit just above a planet while a spacecraft spins way too fast and they have to get it to slow down against all odds. And then they both utilize the very loud to silent technique. And I guess they both have to deal with a lot of time passing. But anything that takes space travel seriously is going to deal with a lot of time passing. I just thought it was kind of funny that those set pieces were so similar in ways. This interjection does feel like I'm being maybe a little hypercritical. So let me give one last little piece of praise. Look at how cool this looks. This is from when the blips were coming in, when Rocky was throwing the containers. And just this radar with all these buttons. Oh, man. And these dials down here. It's just extraordinary. One last time, the set design. Come on. Now, if you made it to the end, hopefully you enjoyed my reaction to Project Hail Mary. If you did, the best way to support this video, this channel, and future videos is by pledging to the Patreon at patreon.com/Brandt's Video Library. You can find a link in the description where you could get your name on the video, or if you're really into it, you could send me a video clip and I could incorporate it into the end of the video. Wouldn't that be fun? And that's ultimately the only way I can reasonably dedicate more time into this channel to make more videos every month. Then you can check out some of my other videos. My reaction series on Pluribus on this channel is quite good and just finished. And there's a bit of science communication throughout that. You could also check out my science channel, Emergent Beacon, which I mentioned at the top of the video. I'm sure you remember, which doesn't have many videos, but they are very highly produced and well-researched. And if nothing else, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. I've been recording for 4.5 hours. I'm going to stop talking and get a snack. It's very late at night. Bye.